wanted to explode. If I can touch that. But who is holding me back? Mr. Denny. He won't let me go. You know, for a long time, my Mr. Denny was my dad. So Mr. Denny is outside of me. I want to go, but it's Mr. Denny. As you see me, so I want to succeed. It's the kind of school I went to. It's my father. I want to succeed, but it's not me. It's my mother. It's my stepmom, my stepdad. I want to succeed, but see, I was born in this godforsaken country called Nigeria. I want to succeed, but our government let you succeed in this kind of economy, this kind of country. I want to succeed, but if only I was 24. All the employers keep looking for people who are 24. I want to succeed, but I am not tall. If I was tall, I would have gotten the mate of my choice. I want to. This was my lot for a long time in my life. I was blaming Mr. Denny. My Mr. Denny was my father. I didn't like my dad. I hated my dad. All my growing up years, I really, really hated my dad. My dad beat me up, beat my mom up. I didn't like it. Now, I'm not saying that everybody here came from a home, from a background where your dad beat you up or beat your mom. But I'm saying there is something that beats something in your life. I know you're wearing a nice, cute tie like I am. Something beats something. Something about your background isn't cute or correct. And what I mean is, I'm not talking about money. It could be that. I'm not just talking about all of those. I'm talking about some dysfunction from your background. Everybody in Africa has come from some kind of dysfunction. Something is not working somewhere in your background. You grew up, you saw it, you heard it, you touched it, you felt it. And it's become your excuse. I want to, but I can't move there. I want to create the kind of life, but come on, leave me alone. He would not. Some of us, the thing that we're asking is, if Buhari didn't take over in 1984 and my father didn't lose his business, but this is 2017 and 1984 cannot be undone. Like Mr. Denny will not let me go. The thing you are holding on to, you have infused it with so much power that you have become powerless. You have empowered your excuse, empowered your circumstance, empowered your reason, and you are remained stuck. And all of that is going on in your mind. If there is no enemy within, the enemy without can do us no harm. Some of us, the thing that we are blaming is not even us. It's some unanswered prayer. Indirectly, it's God. Today now, there's a large voice blaming another group of people. We always look for who to blame. Always. Experts at knowing who to blame. We are at effect. We are where? At effect. So a time has to come in your life. See, this thing and this guy and this reason and this excuse will never let you go. Some of what you are blaming will never change. Your spouse may never change. Your grandfather may never come back to life and move you out of Okitikupa. You are already black. Sorry, the bleaching, no, they work. You are black. You're black. Doesn't work. You can't change nothing. So a time has to come when you realize that, you know what, if it is to be, it's up to me. This thing will not, it won't let me go. It won't. So you have to break loose and come and have the life that you want and do to the thing that has been holding you back. Jokes apart, guys, the people who just would do this at this training, who would move from this place to this place, would have a brand new experience in their reality. It's called being at course. Being at course. Who in this audience came here because they want to be at course? Raise up your right hand, say I. It's you that this event was put together for. You want to cut out all the excuses. You want to remove all of the reasons you've been given before. You want to get out of your own way and move to the place where you are responsible for your own outcome, not anyone or anything else. Then this is for you. Push is for you. A wise man by the name of Albert Einstein once said something that made us name our introduction to NLP events push. Einstein said, he said that we are boxed, B-O-X-E. We are boxed in, caged in, hemmed in by the boundary conditions of our thinking. Hello, hello, hello. In your outcomes, the results you are not producing. What has hemmed you in, boxed you in, prevented you from experiencing a reality of freedom on the outside is because of the boundary conditions of your thinking. Did you hear what I said? The boundary conditions of your thinking. It says everybody has been boxed in by the boundary conditions of their thinking. Once you have possible for you to get out until you orchestrate an escape. And so far, all of your learnings, your experiences, and your strategies have not orchestrated your escape. That is the reason why up until today, you are experiencing the outcomes you are experiencing. Earlier on, I asked how many of you wanted a better experience than your experience. How many of you came here and said, I wanted a better life? And you said, you came here to have a better life. Can I have that alignment again? You came here to have a better life than you have currently. Say, aye. Yeah, I know your hands are not up. It's okay. That's how you've lived your life. Because how you do one thing is how you do everything. You're not moved. Elephants, baby elephants, when they are born, and they education, programming, conditioning, scripting, it's called wiring. Any other words you guys can help me with? Indoctrination, thank you. Any other one? Okay? Whether you call it education. And so I gave an example already how we were all born fearless, how we were all born curious with, ooh, that's interesting. And then it was suffocated, killed. A lot of people here, it's been a long time since you asked anybody a question. You dare not. Fear. You've been paralyzed. The biggest person you want to ask any question is you. Because questions liberate. Quality questions set free. You've been in this box for so long because you haven't asked yourself the kinds of questions that will liberate you. What do you want to do with your life now? Is a question. Versus another type of question. Now so we go day. Have you heard that before? I hope not from you. When the people who raise elephants are raising elephants, a baby elephant is born. They want the elephant not to know that it is an elephant and it is powerful. Because they have plans to put the elephant in a circus, or they have plans to put the elephant in a place where they can control it. Do you know that the education you and I have inherited today was education meant for the industrial age that is being perpetuated around the world so that some powers that be can keep us in a place of. When I say industrial age, I hope our programming, our conditioning, our scripting, our wiring, our indoctrination is like that of the elephants, that you cannot go out. All of this time, 5-year-old elephant, within these premises, this curtilage, uproots trees, breaks tree stems, clears in your hands the tools, the resources, the information that helps you to push the boundary conditioning of your thinking so that you can experience what is possible on the outside. So that you can experience a new reality. How many of you came here to have that? Say, absolutely. Are you that committed? I hope you are. I'm excited for you today. The people who push the boundaries are the people who will choose to be at cause, not at effect. The people who will say, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of excuses and the reasons. I'm tired. I want to be responsible for my outcomes. I am in charge. I want to walk into a new reality. I want to have a different experience. I want my results to change. I want my outcomes to change. Is there something in this meeting? I hope that that's the question that you have consistently. Is there something in this meeting that can change that for me? That can help me to make that shift, that change mentally. That can help me in my thinking to push something and begin to have an experience of a different set of reality. Is there anything? If there's something, I came here to get curious about that. If there's something, I came here to know it. If there's something, I came here to encounter it, to push my boundaries. Two kinds of people. Those that affect and those that cause. Where are you? Many people will quickly say at cause. It's not what you're saying consciously. It's what you've been saying all your life before you got here. Where are you? At effect or at cause? Who would know? Shortly. One of the best things that God gave us is our nervous system. To focus on just then we have the unconscious. Now you may have read books or listened to seminar tapes or stuff that has taught you something slightly different. That doesn't matter. Many times is the key here. The conscious, everybody, how many of you thought of a cousin, but it wasn't a male cousin you thought of when you raised up your hand initially?